In today's video, I'm going to be sharing the best cleansers for 2023. As you know, I'm rounding up all of my favorites for the year, putting them in categories and calling them the best of the best. I do test a lot of products in a year, so I do like to share my favorites come the end of the year. So if you haven't seen my favorite eye creams and my favorite eye serums and the ones that I consider the best for 23, then of course I will leave those two videos below for you. Now today we're talking about cleansers, and I know that this isn't the most exciting product in a skincare routine, but it's honestly one of the most important products because we need to have that clean canvas before we go in with our skincare products. And if you're not cleansing your skin at nighttime, you're not removing your makeup and your sunscreen, the dirt and oils, then what is the point of having a good skincare routine, right? We need to cleanse our skin before we go in with all of our anti-aging products, our moisturizers, our sunscreens, and so on. So cleansers really are important, and I do have a lot of goodies here. So let's get right into today's video. And of course, all of these cleansers will be linked below for you for your reference. So the first cleanser that I want to start off with first is one of my favorites. I actually don't have one with me at the moment because I recently finished it, and I told you guys that I have other cleansers that I need to use up first, and I do. I have a lot of cleansers that need to be used up before I go and purchase more. But the Aveeno Daily Moisturizing Cleanser is one of my favorite drugstore cleansers because it's affordable, but also it is extremely gentle, perfect for all skin types, including oily skin, including acne prone skin. I have combination skin, I am acne prone, so sometimes my skin can be dry and sensitive, sometimes it can be oily, especially in the summer, and this cleanser works for every season. So it is very gentle because it does have that oat ingredient, and so if you have sensitive skin, you deal with a lot of dryness in the winter or all year round, honestly, pick up this cleanser and give it a go. It has this nice creaminess to it. It doesn't lather up too much, but it does have a slight lather where your skin is being cleansed. And I never have a film left over on my skin either, and it really is an excellent one to use both morning and evening. I personally don't use that cleanser to remove my makeup and sunscreen at the end of the day, as I feel like it doesn't exactly remove my makeup and sunscreen too well as that first cleanse. So again, I always like to resort to a cleansing balm for that, and I will share a couple in this video. But the Aveeno cleanser is one of the best cleansers from the drugstore. So if you want something that you can easily get at your local drugstore and something that is really gentle, have a look at that cleanser. It really is one of the best. The next cleanser is by The Ordinary. This is the Glucoside Foaming Cleanser, another one that I've shared a lot this year, and this is one of their newest cleansers. I really like it because if you are someone that does have combination oily skin, this is going to be one of your favorites, as this is your true gel foaming cleanser. But with that being said, this was designed for all skin types, and I started using this basically this time last year, and I used it all during the winter months because typically, because I live in Canada, I don't usually use foaming cleansers in the winter because sometimes a lot of these formulations can be stripping, and my skin can be quite dry and irritated during the winter because, you know, the furnace is on, it's drier outside. And so I used this all winter long. Not once did my skin ever feel dry and uncomfortable. This actually kept my skin balanced, and that was really impressive because again, with foaming cleansers, it can be a hit and miss. So if you have dry skin, I think you're still going to love this. I really like this for the morning, just for that light cleanse, just to make sure that my skin is, you know, cleansed for my morning skincare. Sometimes we sweat during the night, so I do feel like it's nice to cleanse the skin lightly in the morning, whether you splash your face with water or just use something like this. But this is also great to use as that second cleanse in your nighttime routine because it does foam up quite nicely. So if you do have stubborn sunscreen on or makeup, then this product just ensures that your skin is going to be super clean before you go in with all of your serums and moisturizers. So I really like this one, you guys. You are getting, I think, 150 mils of product, and a little bit goes a long way, especially with this one, because again, it does lather up really nicely. Now, since we're talking about The Ordinary, they also have the Glycolipid Cream Cleanser. I'm actually almost done this one, and this one is also really lovely. So I would say this one would be more for those that have drier skin your skin feels tight, even combination skin. Again, another cleanser that was designed for all skin types, but we do have our favorite textures and formulations when we have a specific skin type. So for me in the winter, I would resort to a cream cleanser more so than a foaming cleanser. And then in the summer, I would usually go with a foaming cleanser versus a cream cleanser. But again, the two from The Ordinary are great for all seasons, and it doesn't matter what skin type you have. I feel like they're very gentle and they don't strip the skin, and they make your skin feel nice and comfortable. So this cleanser here is one that I do like to use quite a bit, especially when my skin is drier. It has flakiness to it. Maybe I'm using a lot of active ingredients that are irritating my skin, then I will always go with a cream cleanser. And this one, if it gets in your eyes, it doesn't burn your eyes, neither does the foaming cleanser, so it's very safe to use around the eye area. And you could use this as your makeup remover, or let's say to remove your sunscreen at nighttime. I have done this a few times and it does work pretty decently, but I still much prefer to use a cleansing balm first and then go in with this as that second cleanse, or with the foaming. And yes, I do love using this in my morning skincare routine as well. And this one, even though it's a cream based, it doesn't leave a film on the skin. The original cleanser that The Ordinary has, the squalene cleanser, that one will sometimes leave a film on the skin, especially the experiences that I've had with it. And I don't always love that because sometimes I feel like my skin doesn't feel clean. So if you feel the same way and you don't like that, then I would say go with this one, as it's similar to the squalene, but I like this one way better. Next up is the Dr. Jart Cicapair Tiger Grass Enzyme Foam Cleanser. I did talk about this quite a bit last year and I still really like it even for this year. This is a cleanser that I like to use when my skin is really angry. This is one of the best cleansers I have used to help calm a compromised skin barrier. So if you have dry, sensitive skin, it's really reactive, you have a lot of redness, or let's say you get a lot of in-office treatments like microneedling, microdermabrasion, or you're using a lot of actives that create that damaged, compromised skin barrier, try this. I'm telling you, this is a lifesaver. So I don't use this all the time, like I said, but you can. You can use it every day, twice a day, no matter what. This is an excellent common cleanser that I especially like to use at nighttime. So after I've cleansed my skin with this, sometimes I will go back in and put a light layer all over my face. I will let it sit for like 5 to 10 minutes, and then I will rinse off and then go in with my hydrating, calming products afterwards, especially when my skin is super angry. And this always does the trick. It does help to reduce on redness as well. So there's glycerin, there's a lot of oils and extracts in here. It does help to purify the skin as well, and it does not strip the skin whatsoever. So if you have sensitive skin, honestly, I feel like you will really enjoy this. A little bit goes a long way. Dampen your face, put a little bit of this, like a pea-sized amount, and it spreads really nice. So there is a mild foam, but again, it's not that foam that is going to strip the heck out of your skin. It is really gentle. I also really enjoyed the HaruHaru Wonder Black Rice Moisture Cleansing Gel. I did share this a couple of times back in the summer months, and I even featured this in my summer skincare routine video, I believe. And I love this for the summer because it has that true gel texture. It lathers up nicely, it doesn't strip the skin, and I honestly believe this will be great for the winter months as well, especially if you have oily combination skin. But even if you have dry skin or normal skin, I think this is still going to be lovely because it doesn't strip the skin, like I said. And during the summer, there were several times where my skin was on the drier side, and this kept my skin barrier nice and comfortable. So this has a pH of 5.5, which mimics your natural skin's pH. So again, it keeps everything balanced and it cleanses really nice. So you can use this both morning and evening. So if you like K-beauty, you like that gel texture, honestly, I would say try this. It's also unscented as well, and it did the job really well. I really liked it. Another one that I really enjoyed this year is by Vivier. This is the Hexam Gentle Cleanser. I did talk about this in one of my TikTok videos as I did work with them on a paid campaign. They are not paying me to talk about this in this video. This is truly a product that I really enjoyed and I just wanted to share it with you. So I was using this a lot in my morning and in my evening. There is a little bit of a fragrance to this, so if you don't like fragrance, keep that in mind. There is a little bit of a scent to it. but it is wonderful. It makes my skin feel so smooth and soft, and I never have that stripped feeling either, and my skin always feels and looks incredible after I've used this. I also feel like it kind of gives my skin a little bit of a glow as well. So after I've rinsed my skin and I've patted my skin dry, it just has this nice glow to it even before I go in with my skincare products. So I like how it really has improved the texture of my skin. And again, it's gentle enough for every day, twice a day, and it really is perfect for all skin types as well. So it does come with a nice pump. The packaging obviously is really nice as well, and you are getting 150 mils of product. So moving on to cleansing balms, I have one here that honestly is on repeat all the time, and it's the Farmacy Green Clean. Now this is their strawberry shortcake one. I believe this was a limited edition, but I really love the original Green Clean, which looks green, right? It's that cleansing balm that is green. This is basically the same thing, it's just a different color and it smells like strawberry. I love the Farmacy cleansing balm. I really do. I've been using it for so many years, and it's an excellent product to remove stubborn, waterproof mascara, lip stains, you know, sunscreens that are really difficult to remove at the end of the day, especially water resistant formulations. This cleansing balm removes everything with that one application. And then of course, once I've rinsed this off, then I will go in with one of the cleansers that I shared in today's video as that second cleanse. And I've always told you guys that cleansing your skin twice at nighttime is really important, because sometimes during that first cleanse, we're not exactly removing everything, right? There's still some residue left over from makeup or from sunscreen. So that second cleanse just ensures that your skin is really clean right before you go in with your skincare. And your skincare is going to work better when your skin has no residue left on it. So it's very gentle. It never burns my eyes when it accidentally gets in there, and it does the job really well and just melts everything off so nicely. Now, if I'm not using the Farmacy Green Clean, then I also really like the Versed Day Dissolve Cleansing Balm. I don't have one with me at the moment, as I recently finished one, and I did share that in an empties video because I had this to finish, and I also have a backup of a green clean as well in my linen closet. But the Versed Day Dissolve Cleansing Balm is another great option, a great drugstore find as well. It works pretty much the exact same as this, but I will say that the Versed has fragrance, and also sometimes when I've rinsed my face off, I do feel like my skin has a little bit of a residue left over from the cleansing balm itself. So that's why I say to go in with that second cleanse to remove any residue that is left over from your cleansing balm or from your makeup and sunscreen. But this one, I never get a residue at all. So I like this one a little bit more than the Versed, but if you want something that is more affordable, something that you can easily get at the drugstore, then the Versed one is a really great option to look into. And the last one is the Bioderma Micellar Water. This is a yearly favorite, and I have loved this for so many years. This was actually the first product that I started using when I was starting to get into skincare and makeup. This was the first thing that I started using back in the day to remove my makeup at nighttime or my sunscreen. And then of course, as I got older and I got into skincare, that's when I started using cleansing balms and cleansing oils. But this is excellent because it is really quick to use. Honestly, you don't have to rinse this off after you've used it. Now, I do like to, especially if I'm using it all over my face, then I will go in with a second cleanse, right? But I like to use this for those quick removals of lip stains or lipsticks. Maybe I have a specific makeup look that I have going on, but I want to switch out the lip look for evening, or I just hate the way that my lips look with that specific lip product. Then I will use this on a cotton pad or maybe a Q-tip, and I will clean off and wipe off that lip product, and then I go right in with a new lip, and you don't have to rinse this off. If I'm creating that winged out look, and let's say I need to clean up the edges, then I will put this on a cotton pad or a Q-tip, clean up that area to make that winged out look more defined and clean. And let's say I am putting on my eye makeup and I have fallout, I will use this to clean up that fallout before I go in with my concealer and my foundation. So honestly, it's great for so many things, but if you just want to use this to remove your entire face of makeup or sunscreen, you can easily do that. And it is super gentle, perfect for all skin types. And honestly, it works quicker sometimes than a cleansing balm. Like one swipe and your makeup is completely removed. So it really does work nicely. And there are bigger sizes. This one is the 250 ml size. I used to purchase the largest size that you can get back in the day, but now I just purchase this size and I just use it on occasion. But I love it and I still consider it one of the best. So I consider those the best cleansers for 2023. I hope that you enjoyed this video and hopefully I was able to introduce you to something new today. Of course, I would love to know what your favorite cleansers are. So list them off in that comment section, and I will also leave these cleansers, including the best eye creams and the best serums for 23 below for you as well. Discount codes will be in the description box for you also. And again, thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And of course, I will see you all in the next video. So take care and I will see you all then. Bye guys.